Hello orienteering friends, welcome to the Czech O-tour. Now it's GAPP O-tour or whatever. So this is the last two races. Today is a middle course. I'm running in M45A. This is Krušné hory. Don't know the English name. It's very much different terrain than I'm used to, and I enjoyed it very much, except the fact that my legs hurt a lot. But have fun watching. Getting ready at the start. So let's wait for the beeps. It was like I usually start the camera 30 seconds before. Okay, let's go. So to the first control, I went across that meadow or that clearing. Actually, the mapping start was on the clearing here, so it was like quite clear that now I will go to that road. Here maybe I'm taking a bearing just to be sure, but I could have just followed the guys. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. I ended up on this road anyways, and then I just followed the path to its end basically, and then I was trying to, like, I took the bearing and tried to go straight to the control. I missed it by a couple meters, but I think it was not a big surge. It was not a precise attack, but I think it wasn't that bad. As you can see, I basically went and got to this like a depression with water, and that led me directly to my control. Now to the second control. I don't know why I went around. Maybe like I was maybe afraid of that non-runnable forest or what. Now I can't really explain it. Doesn't make much sense here, but I think maybe the runners, because they were all leaving this way, maybe that kind of took me off, but maybe also I was thinking to go around and then get to that non-runnable forest, like really non-runnable forest, and then along it, you know, down to control number 2, which eventually I did. You know, now I'm going proper direction. The terrain was very difficult to run, at least for me, so I was not running very fast in this terrain because it's all like bumpy and there are a lot of stones covered with moss and some like overgrowth, but it's not very flat. I think that around this place I started noticing that I'm not near that non-runnable forest where I wanted to be, so I corrected myself a little bit, and now I was on a proper path. Here I noticed this big stone, so I figured that I need to again like change my direction a little bit, and then here is another big one that was on the map, so all pretty much lined up, and then here is my control. So like I had no issues finding the control, but I wasn't very quick, I would say. Control 3 was a bit more tricky. I was very afraid of this control because I decided to take a bearing and run through this like non-runnable forest. Some parts were sort of runnable, but others not. Here you can see that I'm stopping because I'm already like feeling less confident. I don't know, maybe I was checking if I already have passed this like a depression with water. So here I finally approach it. I think maybe I thought that I'm on the like a lower one, so that basically leads to my control, but actually I was in some different one, so I thought that I'm at the control now, and since I didn't saw the control and the stones, I decided to go to the left, and yes, I was correct, and I have found the control here. I saw some people going around, so I knew that the control must be close. Now control number 4, that was a long leg, or sort of a long leg, although this is just a middle distance course. So first I just decided to follow one of these like lines of water which is close by, and then cross the forest to the clearing. I was very cautious all the time. I wasn't running very fast. It was a new kind of terrain for me, and I wanted to be like precise, and I was very cautious. Basically here to control 4, more or less I followed the bearing, but eventually I tried to avoid the non-runnable forest, so I diverted a little bit. and I ended up on the road or on the path that is there somewhere in the middle of the lake, so I will skip it now, documenting up to there. So up until here, more or less all the indications that helped me were these water lines, and I was able to get to this path. Now I was deciding whether I will follow this path almost to control number 4, or if I will go straight through the forests. And I decided to go through the forest. I was like, I kind of gained some confidence, and I was like, what will happen in worst case? In worst case, there is this again this water, like a gully or whatnot. So I should be able to get to it and eventually get to number 4. So here I think the problem was that I wasn't able to keep the bearing. I'm probably because of this non-renewable forest, it was very difficult to keep the direction, and I started like losing sense of distance as well, I guess, and that's why I think I eventually gave up on this approach, or I think I got lost something like that, and I eventually ended up on the road again, and that was a little bit unfortunate, because here I'm still pretty much going the correct direction, but I was expecting that erosion gully with water sooner, and here I thought that this is some sort of a clearing, but it was actually this white forest, right? So that, I think, kind of misled me, or I don't know. I think I felt sort of lost, or I didn't see proper path from the in this non-rural forest. As you can see, it's very difficult to get through, and I think I saw some opening here and basically ended up on the road. You see how I'm diverting from my direction, and yeah, eventually I got to probably here, and I realized that there is the road, and then that I need to get back to the road and try it again. So yeah, this was a little bit unfortunate, and I lost 4 minutes to this control. Next time I will probably just take the path and yeah, try to take the easy way, because yeah, here you will see that I had to continue a little bit, but I was, you know, for some reason I was able to like locate myself again, and then here maybe I saw someone, but probably I just properly located myself on the map and correctly went again into the forest in the direction to control number 4. Again, I wasn't now at this point I lost a little bit of my confidence, and as you can see, I'm here even, you know, like not going the proper direction. Here is the stone, so probably that like eventually helped me to again readjust my orientation. Yeah, and now I think I will be finally going to control number 4 properly. Even I can see that I'm even trying to run, which is a good sign. And I see people, which again is a good sign. But here I'm checking, I'm looking for some like a small erosion, water erosion, you know, trying to attack the control, but I'm still not there. I'm trying to remember what was in my head, what was I thinking. Yeah, not much, but now I'm going at least a good direction. Maybe I decided to go this direction because I saw the runner previously there. Obviously these guys are running a different category, because my control number 5 is going down. So now here should be my control. Finally found it, but 4 minutes gone. So to control number 5 I was more cautious. Here I haven't seen any other option than just to follow the bearing, so I went straight through this non-runnable forest and then to that sort of a clearing. Here I'm just looking for some opening, and actually this sort of forest, yeah, it wasn't runnable, but you know, it wasn't that difficult to get through. So here I'm trying to follow the bearing, and you know, I was again, you can see that there is another small stream, so I thought in a worst case I will hit this stream and then I will know approximately where am I. So that led me almost straight to control number 5. I think I did pretty well to this control. obviously my advance was not perfect, although at first I still had quite good direction. I don't know why there is this U at the end. Anyways, control number 6, same case as number 5. I didn't see any other option than just go through the forest straight, you know. So it wasn't easy, but I took the bearing and went through, and I think again I ended up a little bit below control 6, but pretty much spot on. And coincidentally this guy was going to my control 6 as well. I could have just followed him, but in this case he disappeared. He was like faster, I guess, and I wasn't really paying too much attention to him, to be honest. So yes, at this point I was very pleased that I found control number 6. Again, you can see that I didn't like get straight to control 6, but I got to this water depression or stream. Now I thought, okay, I will just follow this stream and go around the non-runnable forest, and then at this point I was like, maybe I can cut it through the forest, but because I saw there is another water or semi-waterly line, but then I saw this non-runnable trees around, and I was like, don't play like a hero, let's go around. So I lost 15-20 seconds here because of my decision making here, but then going around was sort of okay. At this point my feet were hurting a lot, I mean my calves, because I sprained my ankles many times, and yeah, I guess it's because of that my muscles there are not like strong enough, so they get exhausted quickly. Here, as I can see some kind of indecisiveness in myself. I was looking for one of these forkings of these water lines, probably, so that was a lead for me to this next control number 7. And yeah, I found it easily, to be honest. It wasn't difficult, and as you can see there were other people going around. Control number 8 again was one of like a longer legs here, so yeah, what was my approach to this control? I think I went straight again, like straightish, let's say. I tried to keep my bearing as good as possible, and yeah, to be honest, even I myself, I'm quite curious how I ran, but here it seems that I will just cross these water gullies, and or streams, and then continue through the non-runnable forests or meadows and normal forest up until that a small road, not road, a path. So that was where I'm aiming. Let's see where I will end up on the path, and then I will continue. Yeah, so a bit of a wiggly line through the forest. I wasn't going very straight, as I see. Now I think I was trying to decipher where exactly I am on this path. Now I noticed this sort of small clearing, and I decided to go straight up. Again, as you can see, I'm not really able to run very fast. Seems that I'm holding my direction good. Right now, when I'm commenting I feel positive. Also, the terrain was very difficult here. The grass was high and covering all the stones, and there were many of them, so it wasn't easy for me to run through this. So here I knew that I'm on the clearing, and I was looking for this gamekeeper stand or whatever. When I noticed it, I knew that I must be close to stone. I just ran around these trees, or now I'm running through them, okay. And I saw this guy going from the direction, so I was like, my control must be close. And yeah, then from control number 8 to control number 9, another for me difficult, let's say, because I'm not really accustomed, or I'm not often running in such a forest, so there are a lot of these scattered trees that are basically the white forest, and then something is meadow, and then there is a non-runnable forest. So I was, as you can see, I'm very slow and undecisive. These guys in front of me, I suspect that they are from my category, and as you can see, they are much more confident. But I wasn't able to keep up with them because my legs were hurting so much. So at first I just followed the direction, and for me it was a good sign that I can keep this bearing. But now they disappeared in the non-runnable forest somewhere, and now it was all up to me. So yeah, here I was mostly kind of struggling to get through the forest. Because I wasn't really going precisely, I ended up in the non-runnable forest, and then it was even more difficult for me to get through here. But eventually I ended up on that small meadow that goes that is behind the non-runnable forest. So yeah, you will see. So at this meadow I was confident where am I, and here I knew that I have to pass these two smaller water lines, and then there was one more somewhat here. So yeah, I still was kind of orienting myself along these water lines, and yeah, picked up a good direction to this small stone, or maybe it was a knoll here. And yeah, to control number 10, I think I ran somewhat around along this like a water line that I last crossed, which I think was a good decision, because I ran around the non-runnable forest here, and it was a little bit easier for running. Although, as I said previously, I wasn't really able to run properly. Yeah, but the strategy paid off. I found the control nicely. And to control number 11, I decided to go along this non-runnable forest. So I took the bearing and ran around it. And again, it's end of some water gully, or semi-water gully, water line. So there I went and found the control. You probably noticed that I diverted a little bit, probably because that part was or seemed a little bit more runnable, I think. And now to control number 12, yeah, took the bearing and went straight up to that water gullies or water lines. Maybe I followed this one. I don't know. Let's see. It seems that I'm a little bit diverting myself to the like a main one, but now I corrected my direction and I'm going up. Yeah, I don't really remember my thought process here, but I would say generally just climb up to that like one of the bigger ones, bigger water erosion gullies or water lines there. Yeah. And then at this point it was quite clear. As you saw, I basically went in one of these water lines that goes up to my control number 12, and it led me there, no issues. And number 13, well, here I thought that I will try to use these clearings as much as possible. As you can see, this sort of a clearing leads to that path that I ran from start, and so I decided to use that one. And then you know, there is this break, kind of a break in the path, so that was one of my orienteering points, or points for taking orientation. There is a knoll as well, so from there I decided to go straight to control 13. I could have just run a little bit longer and then go around the non-runnable forest, because I ended up like that anyways. You will see, but no issue finding 13. Yeah, I was really expecting, not really expecting, but I was hoping that the control would be closer. I had to go really, like not really, I had to go further than I expected, let's say. And yeah, control 14, I think simple, I just get to the road, and then I was thinking that maybe I will be able to spot the earth wall, and that earth wall will be like a sign for me to go and attack control 14. Honestly, I wasn't so sure about that, but I was lucky, or I had some good sense, and I picked the right path straight to control 14, so I didn't get lost there. It's a little bit sad to watch the video because I'm not really running, I'm just walking barely. I'm usually faster, but this is not a terrain for me probably. I really have to do something with those muscles. And yeah, anyway, back to the race. Number 15 went straight according to the bearing that I took, and I was looking for this some sort of opening in between some non-runnable forest, and I think it was one of the last controls for many people, so there were visible paths leading to this control anyways. And then yeah, to the last control I went along this like a young forest, but it's like a semi-clearing, and here I was able to run. It was difficult, but it was more or less straight. It wasn't uphill, so yeah, I tried to get some speed. And then once I got to this like a main clearing, there is probably some gas pipes going here or something, because it's really it looks like it's, you know, maintained, let's say, and there are these weird poles with a saucer on top. So yeah, here everybody is going to control number 16. It was amazing forest for me, like absolutely different kind of area, different kind of features, you know, much more difficult for me for orienteering. I was very cautious about keeping my direction, and as you can see, as you saw, I wasn't always successful. So yeah, it wasn't a bad performance. I was quite happy. The only control that I like missed or did bad was control number 4. Or the others were quite okay. It's just that my running was bad. Like my legs hurt a lot, so I wasn't able to be faster, which I'm a little bit sad about. But the race itself I enjoyed, and enjoyed the forest very much. And thank you for watching, and see you next time. I mean, with the next stage of these races, the final stage, it will be fun. Bye.
Tak já připomenu i další součást doprovodného programu tady v Krušných horách, protože tady kolem shromaždiště je připravena aktivita aplikace